We have to go deeper. Welcome back, everyone. This is your Unception, and this is I Played a Thing, Tecmo's Deception, Invitation to Darkness. Last episode, we finally got to use that time travel hourglass, and went back to the past in search of the final evil treasure. However, we ran afoul of one of the legendary braves, Shelling by name, and we're gonna have to get through him in order to collect that evil treasure. On top of that, Shelling has pretty impressive stats, and we only have a few minutes in the past before we get kicked back to the present. Fortunately, we keep our progress in the past, so any damage we do to Shelling is going to carry over when we return to the past, so we can just keep chipping away at him. It's not going to be a major problem. If we had to do it all in one go, that would be damn near impossible, I think, because, again, Shelling is a pretty tough customer. But, yeah, it's just going to be a mild irritation the way we actually have to deal with it. So let's go ahead and get started on our strategy. Now, one of the tricks here is that since this is the past Castle of the Damned, it is largely unexplored by us, which is why much of the map is sort of grayed out, and we can only actually set traps in the areas that are not grayed out. So job number one is going to be to actually explore the areas of the past Castle of the Damned so that we can set traps anywhere we damn well please. So that I think I'm going to take care of first, then we can head to the strategy room and lay out our traps, and then we can start taking down Shelling. Something you will also notice is that I have 99 block orbs. I had to cheat a little bit. See, there's something I want to show you in the next chapter, and I need block orbs for that. I will try not to abuse the whole monster summoning thing too much. Monsters are fun, so I'll use them here and there, but I will try not to take too much advantage of my unlimited block orbs, and oh, here's Shelling. Still there? I'm gonna lock this castle forever! Get out of here! Hey, what brings you here anyway? We can tell him we're going to lock in the power of the devil, or we're going to resurrect the devil. Now, this question is going to be asked of us a few times more, and it's going to be important what answer we give when other people ask it to us, but what we tell Shelling doesn't matter at all, so we might as well be honest with him. I cannot just stand here and let you. I'll get you! He's a poet and doesn't know it. We got no time for him right now, though. We're still in our exploring phase. Well, we do have a little loop here in case we need it. I'll probably be getting kicked out any moment now, but we got a decent amount explored. Yep, time's up. And we find ourselves returned to the present day right outside of our strategy room. Again, any damage that we had done to Shelling, of course we didn't do any, but if we had done any, it would carry over, and any traps that we had deployed would stay deployed, so all this really serves to do is waste our time a bit. But again, that's a lot better than having to actually defeat Shelling in a single time travel, so I'm a lot more willing to put up with that as opposed to the alternative. Okay, Shelling's gonna come down this way. This will give me enough room to sneak around him. And he is an important NPC, so of course he's a runner. No time for love, Dr. Jones. Alright, once we head through the strategy room, we'll have everything mapped out. And we are all set to start laying out traps. Now, I don't know if it's actually possible to capture Shelling, A lot of these relatively important invaders are HP kill only, so I think I'm going to go with the assumption that that's the case for him. And I'm just going to go with nothing but destroy traps. And I'm going to try and give a little love to the ones that we haven't used yet. Namely the poison ones. The poison rod, poison pit, and the poison toe. So let's see. We'll start out with some toes. Now a few pits. And finally a few rods. Alright, that's a pretty decent trap distribution. And on our latest return from the present, you can see that all of our deployed traps are still deployed. Again, we really don't lose much at all. Although it does reset where we actually enter the castle, so any positioning we were doing relative to where shelling is will be lost. Speaking of shelling, is he headed our way? No, it looks like he's headed off to the right side of things. Hey, I do believe I have a room trapped over there. Oh, shit, he came at me so fast I didn't even have time to worry about my timing. I kinda just dropped my trap on reaction there. Maybe the poison rod will work out a little better if he comes this way. Which he might do. Oh, too agile. Something that doesn't make life any easier here is that, to the best of my recollection, like so many important invaders, shelling is not affected by masks. I could be wrong about that, and I may in fact try. Oh, runners. My timing and runners, they do not get along well at all. Okay, I'm just gonna... Saved by the bell. It looks like he's headed down this way again. Can we hit him with the rod this time? No! Well, it is a physical trap, and he has, I think, slightly better evasion for those, so that'll happen. Now, I have a poison toe over here. It would be cool if I could lead him into that. Come on, bunions, come on. Beautiful. Filthy, filthy feet. No poison effect, though. I don't know if it's possible for the trap to inflict any kind of poison effect, or if it's just because he's a rather tough invader and it's hard to apply it to him. Not really sure what way that works. But in any case, it doesn't appear to have happened this time. There's our boy again. He seems to have pretty long-range vision. He can see us from clean across the room, which has not been the case with some other invaders. At least it makes him a little easier to lure than it has been for some of the other slower and distractible sort of invaders. And he is good with those spikes. Just having no parts of them. Okay, poison pit. Ah, damn it. I'm really not at all sure why this limited time in the past mechanic is even there. All it really does is waste your time. There may be some technical or game mechanic reason for doing it that is not immediately obvious, but damned if I know. Can I get the poison pit out? No, too slow. Got another poison pit right here, though. Come on, shelling. There we go. Another 25. Brings him down to just under half of his HP. I don't really care whether he wanders somewhere else or heads back this way. Either way, I should have enough room to creep around him. Actually, you know what? I don't really have any good traps over in this part of the map left. Let's go ahead and drop a monster on him. It's taking advantage of my block orb situation a bit, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta. Get over here, you. What could do with some experience? Long way to go for the big golem. Long way to go for the Queen Lamia. Gazewolf doesn't need that much more. How about Megatron? Ooh, Megatron's getting up there. Let's do it. Voltorb, I choose you. Oh, no good. It's no good. Well, if at first you don't succeed, do a little time travel and try again. Come on, Megatron. You can do it. I believe in you. So squishy. Squishy, squishy. Hey, Shelling. I have a dragon. Your argument is invalid. And that leaves him with a mere 8 HP, and he should be easy to take down from there. If I can manage to not stomp myself. Splork! That's how you do it. Who the devil are you? Well, you're not far off. I'm not quite the devil himself, but I am sort of his buddy. Or his servant, if I'm being more honest about it. And there it is, the Demon Horn, last of the evil treasures. And that's all we came for, so back to the present day we go. Well, now that we have all of the cool evil stuff, I guess we're just about ready for whatever else the resurrection ceremony involves. In we go.
That is odd. Although we have all of the 6 pieces, nothing seems to be happening. We need something else. A soul, perhaps. A special soul.
Well, I have souls like all over the castle. I think there are like 6 or 7 of them in the master closet. But I guess none of those are special enough? Fair enough. Well, we do get the genocide bonus, but since it's only 1 invader, it's none too impressive. That did take quite a few time travel cycles, so no bonus for the, whatchamacallit, for the time bonus I'm not surprised about. No damage bonus is nice and hearty though, and lots of traps to get repaid for. And at this point in the game, we're getting near enough to the end that I don't think I have to be all that careful with my MP. I can spam traps pretty liberally at this point, and bonuses just aren't as important as they used to be. Alright, we're not going to have any body collecting before our next mission. So we'll head right on into Chapter 24, Uncertainty.
My brother and I are finished! What's wrong? Are you worried? No. We'd do it alone this time. Just you and me. So this is the almighty castle of the damned. It is ghastly. Why so quiet? Are you frightened? That is not like you. Let's go.
That's right, Urias and Zamir are doing it for themselves. No stunt doubles this time, folks. This is the real deal. Urias, our brother, a pupil of Zamir, has seized royal control. He has almost perfect magic stats, so we're going to want to use physical traps against him. Same thing with Zamir, although he has all the way perfect magic stats. And he also still has the power to destroy the world. Alright, none up here. So, yep, they're both starting out on the first floor, which is a little bit inconvenient. I mean, we don't have to worry about split trap types, but we do have to worry about them potentially being close together and interfering with our attempts to isolate them. Ah, well. Once again, I don't believe there's any capturing going to happen here. So we'll just go for the damage, and we'll go for our... You know what? These are magic traps. I was gonna say we're gonna go for our biggest damage with the Firefoot, but maybe this isn't the best place to do that. Yeah, firebombs are good. Alright, that is a lot of firebombs. Hey, we've got new music again. Let's see, we've got one way over there, and we've got one pretty close to my current location, so we'll see who that is first. The cat really does have Zamir's tongue today. And he just fucked right off. I suppose that's just as well. Means me and the little bro can go one-on-one. Alright, Urias, I guess it's just you and me. Got a lot to pay you back for. Top side might be headed this way.
Finally, it's you, my brother. It is nice to see you again. You are supposed to be dead. Why pass your time in this place when you can go straight to hell? Aren't you ashamed of being spared by the forces of evil? You should be sent there now! Death to you!
You got blown the fuck up, my dude, and it hurt! Not sure how much HP that actually left him with, because I didn't think to look at his maximum while I had a chance. But that did take off quite a bit. I'm happy with that. Alright, he's lucid again. If I can get him near a trap, I can see how much HP he actually has. I think he might be headed this way. Yep, he sure is. Oh wow, yeah, he's at less than half. Well, just to be on the safe side then. I'm gonna show you why I cheated in those block orbs. Hey, Urias. I bet you've really been missing Fiona. Damn it.
Fiona? What have you done to her? You've made her into a monster!
Bet your ass I did. To the best of my knowledge, this is the only place in the game where you can get a unique reaction to a monster from an invader. You would think that maybe Arius, her brother, would have some kind of unique reaction to one of his appearances, but I've never been able to get him to do one. But Urias, when he does his actual appearance, any of Fiona's evolutions, could be her first one, could be her last one, we will get that little speech anytime she successfully gets an attack off on him. That actually did not do very much damage at all, although he just did a good amount of damage to me. So we can still have a little more fun with him. You know what? I think what I'm gonna do is use him to level up my monsters a little further. Yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to abuse my my limitless block orbs, but you know what? Urias did say he doesn't like those silly traps. He wanted to have a one-on-one sword fight with us. And you know what? I can't give him that, but I can give him a little mano-a-mano with my monsters. Never mind that he can't actually hurt them. Hey, Urias. Oh, guess I can't do it from one room to the next. Whoa, easy there, bro. Megatron, chill him out a bit. And he has now become Deathtron. Such an edgy name. Nothing personnel, kid. Deathtron is a lovely shade of gold and brings ruin to all he encounters. He can see me and lock in on me and fire his projectiles from quite a distance away. Pretty impressive, really. Now I want to look at his HP, because I want to make his death something interesting. Come on, stop shooting and come in here. 32, huh? That's actually an okay amount of health left. I think I can probably throw some kind of monster at him without killing him completely. How about maybe the Gaze Wolf? Ah! Oh, he fucked my shit up. Wait until he finishes firing, and then we'll try this again. Go get... oh. That's not going to get him. There we go. Oh, and it's a kill! He's become Herker. I do not know what the hell a Herker is. If that's any kind of reference to any folklore or literary monster or whatever, and you have any inkling of what it might be, please feel free to let me know in the comments, because I would love to learn.
It's so dark. Where am I?
Well, I suppose that's Not too ill-fitting a death for a little bro after all. He threw us to the wolves, we threw our wolf at him. And the Herker gores prey with his fiery tusks. So it's like a flame wolf? That's kinda cool. Now then, he said he was in a dark place. Well, I can't think of any place darker than where we're supposed to be summoning the Prince of Darkness.
What's going on? I remembered. I must apologize to you for what I have done. My desire for Fiona was strong, and I did what I had to do to get her.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you, bro?
But please believe me when I say that I'm truly sorry. I really love Fiona. And you.
Well, my brother, there may have been a time when I had forgiveness left in my heart, but that time, I'm afraid, has long passed.
Listen closely to me, brother. This is a final plea. Give up your quest to reincarnate the devil. If you succeed, the whole world will perish.
I'm well aware of that, little brother, and I say burn it all down.
Is it your intention to forsake the entire world? Almost. The Lord of Darkness will rise soon.
Correct. There is no value in ruling a destroyed world. But with my infinite powers, I will not have to destroy it. With my power, I can even command Satan himself. Well, you know what? That's my Satan. No one else gets to play with him. Well, that's one of the nice things about using mostly monsters. Getting a trap success rate of 100% is not that difficult. You bet I do, game. You bet I do. Chapter 25. Twilight of the Gods. Ah, no introduction at all. Just Zomber coming back to start some trouble. Well, he still has the power to destroy the world, it says, but we know now that that is not his intention. He just wants to rule the place, and I don't think we can allow that. As with Urias and so many other notables, we cannot do anything to capture Zamur. He will be down on the first floor, and we will just have to use destroy traps and monsters. What do we want to play with today? Well, we didn't get any poison rods to work on shelling, so it's probably about time we gave those a little time in the sun. Alright, I have just kind of shoved poison rods everywhere. They're cheap, so spamming them didn't even bring me under 70k. And we can use monsters as well. And I note once again we have new background music appropriate for a big dramatic battle with someone who supposedly has the power to destroy the world. And the desire to take over the world. Oh, hi, Zamur. Didn't take long to find you, did it?
Vlad, it has been a while. Thank you for gathering all the items for me. You still don't know all there is to your purpose in being here, do you? You don't know the whole story. Why you were able to escape the gallows. Why Astarte has guided your actions. Want to know why? I'll tell you why.
Santa Claus is coming. Oh, never mind.
Because it is I who have brought you here from the flames. Astarte? She doesn't even exist. I made her.
Well, plot twist.
It is I who have manipulated you all of this time. The killing, the gathering of the items, it is all in my name. Do you want to cry now? Cry for me! Astarte, get him!
Oh dear. Very impressive magic stats, very low evasion. Her physical stats are also quite good. Little bit lower in just the agility to her physical stats. And she is a mystic woman who allegedly was sent by demonic forces. Although from what we just learned, she was not actually sent by demonic forces, unless you want to count Zamur as demonic, but I think he's just more of an asshole. And I suppose Trainer is an appropriate class for her, being as she has trained us up in this whole business of collecting souls, collecting the evil treasures, and doing the whole devil reincarnation thing. Looks like all of our traps are still active. So let's do it. Alright, Astarte. Seems a shame after all the fun times we've had together, but let's do this thing. Oh shit, she's strong. Ho ho ho. Her projectile came out faster than I expected, and it ripped me a new one. She even moving? Huh. I'm not sure what that was all about. Maybe Astarte isn't taking orders as well as Zamur was hoping? No changes in him. Although I'll have to be careful, because I'm sure one shot from him would ruin my shit at this point. Traps are still good. Sommer's right there, so I'll have to be very careful indeed.
What? She should not have been killed so easily. Fine. I'll... Don't try and escape it. Accept your death.
You got cut off a little there before, Sommer. You'll what? Well, never mind. I'm not into the whole accepting your death thing in any case. You know, I don't think I'd like to leave the whole low HP thing up to chance. This would be a good time to break out that Darkstone. Much better. And we have a skill gem here that I forgot all about. Alright, Sommer's out there in the main hall. He seems to be coming my way. Want to give him plenty of room. Still has that very long wind-up on his oh, shit! Not a whole lot of damage on the poison rod there. Think I'm gonna end up doing a little the whole monster thing here. Getting into a bottleneck with this guy is not in the least bit safe. So come on. There we go. I'll just keep doing the stabulation on him for a little while longer. Way off. Oh shit. Well, I have already used my Darkstone for this round. I think we'll use one of these restores. Can't have them, well, you know, a Nectar ought to be good enough. I could have used a restore, but we'll conserve those just a little bit longer. Oh yeah, he can teleport. Kinda forgot about that. Teleporting right in front of my spikes is probably not the best idea ever. Sommer's evasion doesn't seem to be all that great. Which I'm plenty happy about, because these poison rods aren't doing a whole lot. So I'm gonna need to get lots of hits to bring him down. But hey, this is a big important battle. We wouldn't want to trivialize it too much, right? Alright, that's the halfway point. Right in the butt. Alright, just 36 left. That's 3 spike hits, I do believe. I still have a pretty good selection of spikes with which to deal them. Thank you for getting out of my way so kindly. 2 more to go. Alright, only 12 HP left. You know, finishing him off with a humble poison rod feels a little anticlimactic. I think I'll go for something a little more spectacular. Hey, Zomer. Lies. Hey, Zomer. Hey, Zomer. Ha ha ha. And Red Dragon has become Arc Dragon. Now that is a satisfying kill.
It's not over yet. The real nightmare has just begun.
No one else coming in? No report card? Maybe we should check in at the strategy room again.
Brother, don't! What's next?
You're still alive? Man, Urias, you know, we've had our differences, and we still do, but gotta give you credit for some Death's Door staying power there.
The devil will only capture you when he is freed. Stop! You can put an end to all this by killing Astarte.
I don't know, I'm not even sure I'd fancy my chances in that fight, considering how badly she tore my shit up with one of her shots.
It won't be easy, so ask the Braves of Legend for advice, please!
And that's it for Twilight of the Gods. Well, I guess if we're finally getting ready to resurrect Satan, it will be the Twilight of the Gods. There's our paltry genocide bonus. No time bonus, no surprise there. That's way too long to take care of a single invader. Got way fucked up, so no surprise on the no damage bonus either. But you know what? At this point we have way more MP than we'll ever need. I was, really being way more careful with MP than I needed to, considering we're getting pretty close to the end game and I've still got over 70k. Well, you know, I just like seeing numbers go up, just like any good RPGer. Chapter 26, The Final Key. Am I mistaken, or are we back in the past? Why did that happen? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. We'll have to check back in at the strategy room again. No one here. Well, we do have one more evil treasure, and we haven't seen what's been going on at the altar since then. Maybe that's relevant. Nope, doesn't seem possible. Strategy gem, you got any ideas for me? Not a one. Bear with me, folks, I have genuinely forgotten what I need to do here. Well, we've only got one other special room, and that's the prison. Huh. Okay, guess I'll just kinda diddly-bop around the map until I run into the place I need to be. Now I'm the sole living brave left. It's been 20 years since we contained the Devil's power. I wonder where Shelling is. Satan was sealed for all time. But why do I still have an uneasy feeling? Who's there? I know someone's there. Come on in. Who are you? How did you get in here? I'm Vlad. I helped lock in the power of darkness 20 years ago. Who are you? Your name is Vlad too? Why are you here? So, you may recall me saying once upon a time that it doesn't matter when Shelling asks this question, but it would be important in the future. Well, the future has arrived. This is the second branch point that determines what your ending path will be. The first, of course, being whether Fiona lives or dies in Chapter 8. There will be one more, a third and final branching point that is the last thing that decides your ending, but this one is very consequential. And you know what? We're going all in on the resurrecting the devil thing. We're committed. We have ended so many lives, done so many terrible things, there's no turning back for us now. Seems like we have nothing in common except our names. People like you should be wiped from this earth. I'll see to that. And our lone invader here is Vlad, the swordsman. The leader of goodness. His hero sword can rid all evil. And he's got some pretty impressive stats there. As you'd expect from a swordsman, he's a little stronger in the physical realm than in the magical one. All around, though, a pretty tough guy. Only appropriate for our namesake. Well then, I'm not sure how long this episode will end up being after I edit it down. It may end up being a relatively short one, but we are headed into the home stretch, and I think it would be best to save the endgame for a fresh video, so I'm going to call it a day here. As always, dear viewers, I am very grateful for your companionship and any thoughts you wish to share, and I hope you'll join me again next episode, where we get at least one of the 6 endings, and quite possibly more. I'm really looking forward to it. Until then, take care, everyone. This is signing off. Today's excellent adventures have been brought to you by Justin Carpenter, Nolden, Zangamarth, Anonymous Benefactor, John Madigan, Sanguine Games, Misha Van Doren, Frank Grizzy, Tim J., Lolo De Puzzlo, Joshua C. Ritchie, Jared C. Rice, Sonic Rose, EX Potemkin, Alicia Goranson, Mechasaurus, DG Jono, Doug Russell, August Fortnight, Patrick Bellinger, Rob Lyons, Andy Kurland, Jerogue, Martin Schowenmakers, Mayo the Hedgefox, Hildegard Argelmach, IGV, Jazel, Joseph Hall, Hot Mayo Sandwich, Dan Larson, Electric Keat, McCaffrey Crandall, K. Ivan Rupert, Jay Black, Tenshi Cat, and other patrons dancing in the streets all night. Thank you all for your support, it is a huge, huge help. Thanks also to everyone watching, to all my subscribers, and the good folks in the comment section. It's always good to hear from you, and just to know you're out there. Take care everyone, have a great week, and I'll see you soon with some endings.